so Dave, you've just finished playing the first gig of your Life of Birds tour.
Yeah.
How did it go for you?
I really enjoyed it. I was very nervous because it was the first night of a new project, but everybody was very nice and it went well, and I felt very pleased at the end.
You held the show at Fruit, a new venue in Hull. Why did you choose that particular venue?
I felt it was a bit of a clean slate, and I was interested to be involved with a new venue. Also, the obvious place to do it for me was the Adelphi, and Paul Jackson, who runs the Adelphi, is one of my close friends. So I felt it was maybe best to keep business and friendship apart, because I could never take any money from Paul to play a gig. Okay,
so tell me about the other artists on the album, Life of Birds.
Okay, so what happened was I made a list of people whose CDs I had in my car, really. And folk music has been my sort of obsession for the past 3 or 4 years. So a lot of the people that I was interested in were folk singers. So I made a list of about 20 people, and I approached them all. You know, I got in touch with their managers or their agents or whatever, and I managed to get 10 out of the 20 to agree, because I sort of knew in advance that they wouldn't all be able to do it. So I approached more people than necessary. So I had a sort of 50% strike rate, and half of them ended up doing it. Which
Wonderful.
was great.
That's really good.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good strike rate.
So you mentioned folk music, and in fact you've been listening to it for the last 3 or 4 years. It seems to be enjoying something of a renaissance right now.
It does a little bit, yeah.
Do you any ideas why that might be?
I don't know really.
What's sort of going on in the...
I don't understand why these things go in waves. I mean, I've always been someone who has fads. You know, I remember being into hip-hop for like 5 years and not listening to anything else. And then a few years ago I was into country for like 6 or 7 years and didn't listen to anything else. And the last 5 or 6 years it's been folk, and I feel like a lot of other people have got into folk as well. It does seem like there's been a lot of new interesting artists in folk. Good songwriters as well. I don't know why that should be. I don't know why things go in waves the way they do. But music does seem to be like that. There's a random element to it that's exciting. I used to write songs before I was ever successful or, you know, playing big concerts or making records. I started playing in bands when I was like 13 or something. And probably spent more time worrying about bands when I was 13 and we just played at school.
Yeah.
You know, than I did when I was making money at it. Because it's just always what I've wanted to do and what I've enjoyed. And really, the fact that I'm getting paid for it or that the records are successful is really irrelevant. I'm quite pleased really, because every time we got interviewed with the Beautiful South when we were doing really well, we always used to say, it makes no difference that we're doing well, we'd do it anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm quite glad to find out, now those days have gone, that that was true. I do still want to keep doing it, and it doesn't really matter if the records are successful. It's just something you do. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like, almost like I don't know how to not do it, rather than why do I still do it? I don't really know how to stop.
I think I understand that. What are your hopes for Life of Birds? What are your sort of hopes? Where would you hope for it to go?
I suppose my hopes have got more modest as I've got older. My hopes are really that I can enjoy working with these new people that I've met, that I can do tours with them and we can be friends and have a great time, and that the concerts will go well. But beyond that, I don't really think about things like, you know, if it will sell or anything.
Right.
I don't know if it's an age thing or what, but I've just got more philosophical about things. I just want to enjoy myself really, and the other stuff doesn't really enter my mind anymore. So I just want to play the songs and enjoy playing them and have a good time with my friends.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.